Here you go, Andrew. 10 inches of wire. I'll do it a slow way by measuring it so you can get it right every time. It's just slow. Pliers in this crook here, stick it in, have it stick out about 1/4 inch. Bend it about, I don't know, 45 degrees, give or take. If you go up the pliers or down towards the nose, smaller loop, bigger loop, and bending somewhere in there. You need a lot of grip strength. Twist it around, shuffle your pliers around, and you pass. Go past the loop. Something like that. Maybe not quite that far. I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, then you re-grip the pliers right in this corner. Right about there. And you gotta grip really hard, and your loop should be down on that. On the nose. You gotta hold really hard and then bring your wire back parallel. So I was off there a little bit, you can see. So you can just grip back a little bit and bend it, and everything will come back into line. Perfect. Okay, so slow way. This is a 2.5 inch shank, which means we want the drop loop in the middle, which is 1.25 inches, so I mark it with a pencil. And that's where the cross is going to be. So grab the pliers right on that 1.25 inch mark, and again you got to hold tight. Now twist your wire towards that first loop you made, and it's going to make the loop around. Shuffle your pliers around. Sorry, I know it's wiggly. It's hard to do. It's easy if you can brace it against your body a little bit. So there you got your drop loop. It's nice and tight. If things aren't in line here yet, or here, if they're crooked, you can always bend them when you're done or whenever. Alright, so back to measure it again. You need another 1.25 inches. Or finish out at 2.5, so there's 2.5, mark it with a pencil. Now in that crook of the pliers again, that's all what I've been using. And make sure it's 90 degrees, that first two you did. Kink it again to that 45, maybe a little less. So here's where a longer wire helps, because you can hang on to this and be able to control the wire. If it's real short, then it gets real stiff and hurts your fingers and whatnot. You can do it, it just takes a little more strength. So again, crooking, or grab right in that crook there. You're not in the bend, you're right after the bend. And hang on really tight. And bend it back. Shuffle your pliers around. Try to keep them in the same bite area. Grab that shoulder just after the bend there, kind of, and then bend it back parallel. There you go. Cut it off wherever you think is adequate, somewhere in there. I don't think they'll ever pull that out. It's just needle nose. And then take your two pliers, like you can see it's all crooked. Doesn't matter. And bend some of it with your finger. Always take your needle nose and your round nose pliers. You can do it together or whatever. And bend it back into form. There you go. 2.5.